These days, Mason's mani-pedis are costing just as much as my own do. So I'm here at Friends for Life in the Heights in Houston to get a few tips on home grooming. Please tell us about your shelter here.
Well, I'm the executive director, and we're a no-kill animal adoption agency. We do dog and cat adoptions, puppies and kittens. We have a program that I just love. It's called Thinking Outside the Shelter.
Ooh.
And what we learned is that a lot of times when people call us and say they'd like to bring their animal, they need to bring their animal into the shelter. We explore that a little farther. What we learn is that a little bit of free food or some free supplies to help them get through kind of a tough time will allow them to hold on to their animal.
Sometimes, people really don't know what they get themselves into, and just with a little helping hand, they're able to become the good parents they really want to be. Mason obviously knows he's in some sort of animal facility where he does not want to be. Mason, the first thing that I think is most important is learning how to clip dogs' nails.
What you want to do is put him on a surface like this where he can get a little bit of traction that makes them feel a little bit more secure, rather than say a Formica counter or something like that. Then pick up the foot that you want to clip, hold it from underneath and kind of press on it just a little bit to spread the toes. Now if you look on the toenails, you can see there's a pink area. You don't want to cut the pink area because that's where the quick is. That's when you get the blood on the nail. This is something called Quick Stop. You can again find this at PetSmart, Petco, veterinarian. Just stick the nail that's bleeding in there and it adheres to it and it stops the bleeding. Mason says, I'm not really all that into this.
Mason.
Great. If you have an uncooperative dog like this, Mason's decided he doesn't really like me. He's a friendly dog, but he doesn't really like this. There are a couple things that you can do. You can take a towel and cover his head and kind of burrito him a little bit to prevent that.
No, important to keep the airflow.
Right.
There's also a little muzzle that you can buy, again, at the PetSmarts or get at your veterinarian that is just basically a canvas cone that clips right behind his head.
I don't know if I can do this myself.
I think two people is really important. Offer your friends a margarita. You get a margarita if you help me clip the dog's nails.
Okay, right.
Right here on the end.
Mason.
Not too bad.
Mason, no. It sounds and looks a lot more traumatic than it is, but he's not really biting.
He's not.
It's okay. He is scratching the dickens out of me. That's a whole nother issue. We're parents. We love this.
It's going to look like you had.
So how do we get them so they're not so scratchy on my skin?
You're in the home stretch, buddy. You can see the finish line from here.
Kisses.
Oh,
Mason! Yay, Mason! Yay, Mason! Mommy forgot treats.
Way to go, Mason!
All right, we've cut all the nails, and I think I'm in more pain than he is. So how do we get them so they're not so scratchy on my skin?
Well, there's a couple ways. You can do it if you want to do it the quick way. Get an emery board and just run it quickly across the nails.
So I do my mani, I do his mani, all done.
The other way you do it is you just take them for a walk on the sidewalk, and they'll
smooth out. Mason and I created this painting for your Friends for Life auction. I like to say that it's important to continually donate to shelters because animals are there all year round and foster parents need the support to care for the animals.
Absolutely. The need is year-round, and we can use not just monetary donations, but in-kind donations, dog food, cat food, supplies, as well as fosters. Foster parents are worth their weight in gold.
Thank you so much for caring for the animals that don't have homes, and that's it from TMI. We appreciate it.
Thank you for spending time with us.
Respond to Leslie from Facebook.com/TmiWeekly. She says old maps as wall art and funky scarves sewn together as tossed pillow covers, because we all can't afford to turn Hermes scarves into pillows like Kelly from the New York Housewives. I totally agree, and I was wondering what other recyclables do you guys use for decorating? I would love to know, so comment below.